Hello and welcome everybody to Crypto Rosetta. My name is Savage and today we're going to be having a look at Ethereum. Before we jump into the price action, I just want to say thank you for watching the video. If you're enjoying the content, please smash that like button, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, turn on those bell notifications so you never miss a video, and why not leave us some feedback down below with anything you want to say. Okay, so let's get into it. So basically what we were looking for was the fact of having this teal fourth and fifth wave to the upside here, and we've actually come down into this zone, but the way we've done this, within this move here, I'm having a look at this, and there is potential we could have actually completed into here with this fifth wave, and it's actually just been truncated within the structure. However, it is still possible that we're still within this structure here. If we do have a truncation within this move, effectively would move this teal fourth and fifth wave over here, and effectively would be in the yellow fourth wave now, which potentially could be looking to actually complete either here or here. There is also potential that we have a little bit more to go, so we're going to talk about this. So basically within this, we're looking for evidence of one more push to the upside here. The target zone would currently be the 1753 to the 1719 zone. However, like I said, it is possible we can count this from moves like this. It's an A, B, and potentially a C wave into here. Or alternatively, we can look at this from further back, and this is a W, X, and a Y into this low point. If we're looking at this yellow third wave completing here, then we also have the possibility of coming down a little bit deeper one more time. And the way that would happen is basically we would have to look at this whole move here as a W and X, potentially as a connector, and then looking for that Y wave to the downside. So that Y wave to the downside, sort of the deepest I'd want this to go is this 1591. If we start to break down further than that, it becomes likely that we're actually starting to form a bigger structure to the downside, and dropping past this 1553, basically that would make me then look at this move as potentially looking to extend to the downside as a 5-wave move, because then we'd have to start looking at the fact that we could have something like this playing out, where we have a 4th wave come back up, 5th wave down. So if we cross this 1553, then it would indicate to me that we're actually forming a bigger 5-wave structure here. So this would then have to be basically a 1 2 3 4 5, but then we'd have these additional subwaves within this, which we'd have to take into account, where we have another 5-wave move here, which could then basically look to push this lower to the downside. So we just need to be aware that there is a potential that we could look to push back down into this same support zone here of this previous, what I've got marked as the 4th here. And basically what we would be looking for then is potentially looking to come down a bit deeper within this move, because we'd have to take this as a potential flat correction at that point, because we don't have this confirmation of the additional 5th wave to the upside here. And what that means is what we might see is something play out like this, where we actually have our 3rd wave in there. This is an A, this is a B wave, and then we look to form a C wave. So that C wave can either be running, so the C wave can either fall short of this A wave low and become a running flat, or alternatively it could look to push deeper into this zone. So if we do look to actually push down deeper, then potentially we could still look to target out towards this 1428 zone. However, if we do actually drop back down here and just re-challenge this previous 4th wave area, that could also tie in quite nicely to a channel retest that we lost previously. So we'll have to give it a bit of time. There is potential that we could form this as a 5-wave move, but like I said, we'd want to drop down past that. Let's get a measurement on that again. I've forgotten the number. Basically, if we look at this wave here, come down up into here, so currently that would be 1553.95. If we drop down past that, then it would indicate to me that we're starting to extend to the downside, and then I'd be looking to either retest this 236 zone or potentially push deeper into this 1428. If we do start to get a lot bigger within this structure, we would have to start arguing that potentially we could have completed this 3rd wave into here, and that actually we're starting to break down into this zone again for this white fourth wave. So we're just going to have to monitor the structure here. I don't want to call this a completed move because it would be neat if it had one more leg to the upside though. If we do, however, start to break down here, it is possible, like I said, this is just a bigger corrective pattern within here, and then actually this whole thing would become this fourth wave, and then would push up for a fifth, and then have this white fourth and fifth play out after that. So we've got a few options within this, but until it gets violated, or until it gets basically what's the word, invalidated, that's the one I want. And once it's basically until it's invalidated, and as long as we're holding this support zone, you have this 1612 to this 1591, I am anticipating an additional push to the upside. If we do drop down lower than this point here, which would be at the high of this 1566.88, then we would have to, this would invalidate this yellow fifth wave to the upside. So we're going to have to just see how this plays out, because if we do move down past this zone, either this is a 1 2 1 2 and it's going to look to extend again, or alternatively we'll have to just chop this up to being a corrective structure to the upside, and that we're actually going to start to form a 5-wave move down. Though until we start forming this, or until we get confirmation of this, but like I said, by dropping down past that impulsive trigger line, basically then, you know, we just have to give it a bit of space for it to develop. Okay, so that's what I'm looking out for. I hope that you guys found the video useful. If you did, please smash that like button, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and turn on those bell notifications. I hope everyone has a great day, and we'll see each other in the next video. Take care out there, everybody.